more fun. So sometimes, and this is, I think, for everyone, well, not everyone, but Spain has this too. Many countries have agreements with other nations that allow young people to travel on something called a working holiday visa. It's called a working holiday visa. And you can do this in Spain too. And if you're between 18 and 30, I think, you can go to countries like New Zealand or Australia and work in that country. And normally, if you're a citizen of another country, you're not allowed to work. For example, I can't find a different job in Spain because I need a visa. So in Spain, this is the only job that I could have. And the same is true for many different countries. But there are some countries like New Zealand and Australia that are very isolated, and a lot of their young people travel out of the country. So they have a worker shortage. And a worker shortage is when there's less employees than there are jobs. So they need to incentivize people from other countries to go and work there. And so you can go and do it on the working holiday visa. And you get 1 year to work in that other country. And you can work in whatever job you want. You can do anything. So when I went to New Zealand, I had 2 jobs. And my first job was as a kiwi fruit laborer. So I would work in the fields, in the orchards, and I was pruning and thinning kiwi trees. We would work 10 hours a day. We worked 10 hours a day. During the heat of the day, it was hot, but there was shade because of the trees. And it was really physical labor. We were basically like using our arm muscles and on our feet all day. And so that job was really difficult, but it was also really helpful because you could earn a lot of money in a short amount of time. So I did this job for, I think I did it for 10 days in a row, 10 hours a day, 10 days in a row. And then me and my ex took a break. And then we went back and did a couple more days, like 4 more days or 5. And then we finished that job. So it was a very short time period, but we earned enough to buy our van that we lived in. So it's definitely a worthy investment and use of our time. Plus, I don't know, I think it was useful to learn how to do this work because people do this job for their whole lives. I know people who are farmers and farm laborers, and now I empathize with the work that they do because it is really, really difficult. And they are so strong to be able to do that. So yeah, we would walk through these kiwi trees, and yeah, I liked it. It was an interesting job. And then I was a bartender, and I worked at one of the fanciest hotels in Wellington. And this is Wellington. It's a city on the sea.